Hello. Hi, this is Kyuhyun Lee from Sogang University Office of International Affairs, and I'm in charge of the admission for international students. It is a great honor to introduce our Sogang University to you guys. So through this presentation, I will inform you on the general information about Korea, why should we study in Korea, and why should we study in Sogang University. So let's take a look at the educational system in Korea. Why should he study in Korea? It is because of its academic excellency. Korea is a country with one of the highest popular density. Moreover, the population is concentrated in Seoul. Thus, the competition of the university got higher and higher in order to recruit many students. As a result, Korea is, as you can see, now ranked second for the academic achievement. Um, the first rank would be Singapore, which is the most highest popular density in Asia. So let's look for the tuition. The tuition in Korea is cheaper than other countries. As you can see on the graph, it is almost a half compared to that of Europe and United States. Also, as you can see, it is about 70% cheaper even compared to Singapore. So with that being said, in Korea, you can study with a decent price accompanied by excellent quality of education. So the location of our university. So Sogang University is located in Seoul, which is the capital city of Korea. As you guys might all know, Seoul is well known for its great location. Probably that is the biggest factor that many of you guys would be interested. So our university is in Sinchon, also known as the Youth Town. Sinchon area is surrounded by the top-ranked universities in Korea, such as Yonsei University, Ewha University, and Hongik University. So you can feel the active energy and meet many other students from all around the world in this town. So when I was a student in university, I also had a chance to go to exchange program to other foreign country. And the first, like the most hardest thing for me to get over was the homesick. However, if you are in this Sinchon district, as there are many neighboring universities in this area, so you may meet a lot of friends with same nationality or same continent. So I think this might be a really strong point to study in Sogang University, also live in Sinchon area. So moreover, as foreign universities are gathered in this area, a lot of like student kind facilities and infrastructures are prepared, which will help you to get easily accustomed to Seoul and Korea. From now on, let me introduce in more detail about our university. So Sogang University was founded in 1960 by the American Jesuits. Our university currently has 407 full-time faculty members and about 8,000 undergraduate students. In undergraduate school, we have over like 1,000 international students studying in our campus. As you can see on the ratio, Sogang University is medium-sized university in size-wise. In other words, it is much easier for you guys to take care and also for us to take care of the students who are enrolled at our university. So regardless of their nationality, we don't leave anyone behind and all get involved on our Sogang community. So as you can see on the academic calendar, so we start the semester in spring. Usually the spring semester runs from March to June and the fall semester starts from September to December. Our university, Sogang, has 8 schools and 25 departments in the undergraduate program. So many international students prefer to study in business administration, which has the AACSB accreditation. and also media, entertainment, and engineering. I think probably because of the Korean wave, thanks to BTS, many international students are more likely to study in the School of Integrated Knowledge and Media. So the international students can also continue their studies in the graduate programs of our university. Our university, Sogang, has various programs in the graduate school, such as MBA and Graduate School of International Studies. So let's see about the tuition fee. Our university is also really famous for its reasonable tuition fee. So this is based on the academic year 2021, and it is as follows as shown in the screen. 30 our university, 30% of the courses is offered in English, and the courses in the global Korean studies, especially with that major, it is provided 100% in English. So next, let me introduce our Sogang's alumni and professors. So if you see on the picture, the first picture is the representative Professor Deok Nam. He was the former Prime Minister of Korea. He was named as leader of class of Sogang, which is really same for the class of Chicago, the economists who have contributed for the economic growth in the mid 60s. So to show the respect of his dedication to Korean economy, the building of School of Economics is named after Professor Nam Do-gu. Also, you can see here the CEO of Smilegate, Hyuk-bin Kwon, which is really famous for his online game Crossfire, and he's also our proudest alumni. So also our university is especially strong in the film industry as well. So the representative alumni is the director Chanwook Park, who made famous movies such as Old Boy, and he also made movie Snowpiercer as a producer. We also have the director Dong-hoon Choi, who made The Thieves, and both directors are well known to make such successful movies. But however, surprisingly, they did not start their careers with their first majors. Director Chanwook Park's first major was, philosophy, and director Dong-hoon Choi's first major was Korean language and literature. So now it rises the question, then how was it possible for them to start their career as the film director? It is because of our university's unique multi-major system, and it is the biggest advantage, I think, of Sogang University's education to the international students. So students in Sogang can take any other second or third major, as there are no academic boundaries for multiple major system. So which means that regardless of their GPA score, which they have earned in the university, we have no barriers or no borders. So whichever major you want to study or you're interested in, then you can apply and you can get enrolled to. So in our multiple major system, we don't have any restriction like first major limit, as I've told you before, or GPA limit or quota limit. As there are no restrictions, so students can freely choose any second or third majors. And they can also design their own majors through the multi-major system after the approval from the commitment of Sogang University. So let's see an example. For example, you can major global management mind by taking 3 different majors like English literature and philosophy and business administration. I would like to say this is a really unique and like strong point of our university because compared to other universities, there might be some minimum requirements of GPA or the classes that they have taken previously. However, in Sogang University, we don't have any minimum requirements. So whichever major that you want to study, then you can enroll in. So in addition, you can also major other studies in sciences, even if your first major is from humanities. So for example, at our office, our like former TA student TA, he used to study in French, and his second multi-major was computer engineering. So, like liberal arts and engineering school is from you guys and us, like in common sense, it might cannot mix really well, but thanks to our unique system, it made all happen. So our university student can take advantages when it comes to finding a job. So as you can see on the list here, past of Sogang graduates, so 66%, the majority went to the leading Korean conglomerates as shown as on the bottom, such as like Samsung and LG and Hyundai and like CJ, which is really famous for its media and entertainment. And also like for students who wants to dedicate themselves in international like conglomerates such as like Google or Apple, like 3%, approximately like 3% went to international companies as well. And reason, as I've told you guys before, because of the popular density and the competition is getting really higher and higher. Nowadays, the student prefers to study, I mean, student prefers to work in more government-owned companies. So the percentage right now, it is 11%, but every year the ratio gets higher. So right now, I would like to tell you guys about the example of our international students, the past of Sogang international students. So for example, student A, um, the Chinese international student, he used to major business administration and startup. And as a result, he went to Mirae Asset Deo Securities, which is really famous in Korea for the stock management and fund management. So our second example is our Japanese student who used to major business administration. So she went to Shiseido Cosmetic Company, which is not only famous in Japan, but in global wise as well. Last but not least, our third Philippine student, he used to major in computer science and engineering, and he went to Mercedes-Benz Korea. So what I want to say is that thanks to our multiple major system, when you guys go after the graduation, you have a lot of more opportunities and a lot of strong points to apply because you are mixing up with various majors, so you may have more opportunities. So let's talk more about the history of our university. So as mentioned earlier, our university was established by the American Jesuits, forming a variety of international networks. So the world famous Boston College and Georgetown University is also Jesuit universities. Sogang University's multi-major system also creates a synergy with its international capabilities. So thanks to our multi-major system and our unique strengths, it led us to make a strong international network. So if you can see here right now, we have the student exchange student agreement with 65 countries and 377 universities. So at here, I have put on some example of partner university in Netherlands, such as VU University Amsterdam, and also Eindhoven University of Technology, Leiden, Maastricht, Tilburg, Twente University, Nijmegen University, and also University of Groningen. So I believe these research university is also really famous in Netherlands, and I have had a chance to talk to my colleague who dedicates into Twente University. He told us that regardless of the student's nationality, the Dutch students, if they come to our university, then they are also eligible to go abroad and come back to Netherlands to study as an exchange student. So I think this might be also really a huge factor for you guys to come and study at our university. So let's go to dormitories. In Sogang University, we have a on-campus dormitory called Gonzaga International Dormitory, and it is located just inside our campus. So from the Gonzaga dormitory, as I've told you, it is medium-sized university. So it might take just like 5 to 10 minutes to all faculty buildings. So the international students can also apply for Gonzaga dormitory, and you can easily access to not only campus but all around, travel around the neighboring places. So from now on, I'll give you the information about the admission procedure and schedule for 2021 fall semester. The admission application for 2021 fall semester is scheduled from 19th of April to 27th of May on our website. So right now it is available for you guys to apply, and all applicants must access in the website during the period to complete the application. So the detailed information application for the 2021 fall intake, it is uploaded on our website, so please kindly be noted. So the eligibility for application. So international applicants can apply, and both of their parents must be citizens of countries other than Korea. So we have 3 tracks for applying to our university. First would be freshman, and second and third would be the transfer admission. So second year transfer admission and third year transfer admission. So the language proficiency standards would be as below. And for the applicants who wants to apply by their Korean language proficiency test, so the applicants must have level 3 or above in Korean proficiency level test, which is TOPIK. Or also it is available for the students who have enrolled in university's Korean Education Center. For the students who are willing to apply to our university by submitting their English proficiency certificates, we accept TOEFL, IELTS, and TEPS. TEPS is English level test which is being conducted in Korea. So due to the COVID outbreak, I've heard that there are many cases of the cancellation of the TOEFL, which is the Korean language proficiency test. So for the students who are not able to submit their language proficiency test, then please don't worry. We are right now running an online level test offered by Sogang University. And once on your application stage, if you just mark as you don't have any like language proficiency level, then you'll be regarded automatically as the applicants of the online level test. So the required documents are basically 2 parts, and which is academic background and eligibility. So the application form and personal statement have to be written and submitted by the application system. The documents shown in the screen are the part of the required documents that applicants should submit. So for more details, please refer to the admission guide which is posted on our website. So the optional documents, which is not mandatory for you guys, but if you're willing to submit, then it is totally fine, and we would evaluate with all the other documents that you submit. So it would be like, for example, certificate of admission from other universities and score reports, such as SAT or AP or A-level international baccalaureate, and etc. So the documents which is obligatory for the students to submit was English and Korean, right? But if the applicants have IELTS or HSK, which is the Chinese language proficiency test, and JLPT or DELF, which is the French, and DELE, which is Spanish, it is all okay for you guys. It'll be regarded as an optional document. And other documents such as like awards during your activities back in the high school days, or for the transfer students back in the university days, the certificate of qualification and etc. will be welcome to receive. Okay, so how do we evaluate the students? How do we evaluate our students? We evaluate the submitted documents with three criteria, which is academic excellence and academic growth potential and general growth potential. So for the academic tracks, after you guys get admitted to our university, then we offer the all international students Korean language program for free. So there might be two cases for the students. If the students are regarded as topic or KLEC level 3 or lower, then the students may take the KLEC KEP 200 with the relative Korean level program. And if the students are over level 4, then they might have more kind of more freedom or more kind of opportunity for the students to take the courses from their freshman year. With that being said, if the students are lower than topic level 3, then the students may take a bit more Korean courses from their freshman year, and later on they'll move to their major. However, if the students are above level 4, then they will just directly get involved into the major studies, which if they prefer. So the scholarship, Sogang University has the admission scholarship for the international students. So it would be grateful if you guys can look on the screen for the detail. It is also mentioned in the admission guidebooks, which is uploaded at our website. So I would like to say that still we are receiving many inquiry of the scholarship that can I get guaranteed by the scholarship or etc. I would like to say in this stage because we haven't closed our application yet, so we will announce the scholarship beneficiaries at 3rd of July after we finish and all the evaluation procedure. We cannot announce to you guys beforehand. We also have the Global Emerging Scholarship for the international students. So the eligible students might be selected by our Office of International Affairs based on their financial status and also academic performance through the admission procedure. And also we have like language excellence scholarship, which is for the students who has a high topic level. And it'll be also granted for the students with full scholarship and half scholarship or exemption of admission fees. Okay, for more inquiry, please contact to our office. So as you can see here, please email to applysogang@sogang.ac.kr, or you can also come to our office website, which is oia.sogang.ac.kr.